Now, phase 2.
Phase 2?
Yes, phase 2. I don't know, we gotta name it
I
something.
can't phase anymore.
When could you phase in the beginning?
You don't remember?
No.
I'm gonna punch you in the eye again and do the Raging Demon. Now that's a segue.
Alright. Now to something serious.
Yeah, I just work here, man. I don't know.
This is what you call working it.
This is UVN episode 36. Or, wait, 36. Wow, I'm traveling back.
117B!
146. I don't know why I said 36. 36B.
Take 59.
Nice.
Action.
146.
Everybody loves a good 36B.
David, Jake, Peanut. And, wow, why do you get sound effects for your, wow. I want to, no, whatever.
Your jokes are funny.
I know. Alright, now to something serious. And,
oh god, you're doing that?
we have to. That's the episode.
Right.
Oh, is this his actual news part now?
Yeah.
Yes.
So how we gonna lead in this? Y'all go ahead. I'll just follow suit on this.
Oh, no, Peanut. You're the one that read the articles. You're the one that knows
All right,
the knowledge.
we
We're
got
so going to get it so
Newsarama, comic book database, wherever you go for
He paraphrases like a backwards monkey.
Have you ever
That
seen
means-
a backwards monkey?
Yes.
Where?
At the zoo.
When they take a dump to throw the turd.
Why are you looking at a monkey taking to wow? They
He
do
wants
it in
to-
front of you, man!
He shows it off
Well, you
like
know what?
you know what's coming.
We feel like a monkey just dumped on us when we tell you.
Yes. Yes, we did.
Okay. Diamond what happened?
Diamond Distribution just told, basically, there's Marvel, there's DC, and there's everybody underneath them, right? And that's what, it's the
Are you
truth!
gonna cry? God damn. Hey, look, there's good news. There's okay, good.
Okay,
go
what's the
ahead, man.
good news? I want to
As
know.
soon as they know the freaking bad news, I'll
Alright.
tell them the good
Well,
news.
the bad
Jerk.
news
Why do you
is
have to
that
give the bad news first? Does it make the good news that much better?
Wow.
I think so.
Okay.
Maybe the good news isn't that great.
Okay, you know what?
Maybe it's just
I
gonna
could
be
give them the good news now, but it'll make absolutely no damn sense.
Okay, well the
As
bad
opposed to anything
the
else
bad
we
news
do on
is
this show.
Diamond Distribution gets the comic books out to what, the 2,000, 3,000 comic book stores that there are. That's rough.
Your comic book
yes.
provider, you know, the comic book shop owner will let you look through the previews to find out what books you want to order. Like, I think it was 2 months.
2 months
There's
ahead.
practically only one book now, anyways. So
Right,
it's
right.
just previews, right?
Yeah, it's just previews bought from Diamond Distribution.
So Diamond just
So the ones that get the books to you.
Wow.
Yeah.
Savage.
They order it from them, they get the books to you.
Oh shit.
So now the thing is, there are a lot of the books that are in the Diamond's preview book that are not going to be in there anymore because they just up the price of individual and publishing companies that have to pay. I'm just going to say 1,000 more books that they have to sell, and with the economy the way it is, they're not going to make.
Likely.
They're not going to make it, and it's okay.
They
Scenario.
cannot be they cannot be in previews unless they sell a retail sum of $6,000 across America.
Yeah.
That's not absolutely horrible.
Yeah, and this isn't an exact
That is
exact
a
number.
month.
This is an
No,
ideal.
yes,
number.
sir. Yes, sir.
Per book.
So really, I don't know. That's just
So-
the good thing is,
Oh, now we get to the good news.
well, the top 300 is pretty much if it's under the top 300, nobody knows about it. Because it used to be the top 100 when I was a kid, and then I figured out there was
The
other
regular
books
masses,
besides-
you know who Spider-Man and Superman are, but like we will throw that the top 300, the one sitting in the 259 section is you know, Cerebus and wow, what, Jeff Smith's Bone.
Your
It's not
book,
really-
100 Bullets, is hanging in there, man.
So-
He's in there still. He's in there. Fine.
Those guys,
It's like-
and those are immensely
5,000,
popular
6,000.
books. They have the popularity and even cult followings, but now they're going to be struggling because they probably, some of them don't sell 6,000 a month, let alone, you know, that number even bi-monthly.
Well, one mistake could be they try to raise the cover price and see
To
where
help
it
offset the cost,
it
yeah.
pans out. You got to sell less books at a higher cost. I mean, I'd maybe be willing to go a quarter to 50 cents more a book.
Yeah,
But
they're
they're already like
$3.99.
expensive,
Yeah.
ridiculous. $20 get you like 4 comic books.
We're at the point
Yeah.
where if someone reads comics and they have a cigarette habit, our comics is done. Yeah, it is. It's a cigarette pack. A comic book is
I don't know, Peanut. I don't
Nice.
smoke.
Me neither. What about you, Peanut? Do you smoke?
That's really. You should really think about quitting for the new year. I mean, you're almost 30 now, kid.
kid? Wait, yeah, you said kid?
I'm
I want to punch you.
I'm 3
For
months
a
older than
second, oh wow, for a second
Did
we
you see
was
that?
yeah.
Did you see I'm pulled a kid?
I'm 27. You guys are old as fuck.
you.
Why are we going on that? Wow, this is depressing news. Comics is going downhill and so is her.
It is. Well, the last 11 months there have been record sales with comics because even in 2000 they
events
were
were-
down.
Yeah.
Well, no. Even like I said, every book on the top 300 has hit the benchmark at least in the last few months.
Yeah.
But they've been steadily going up. I've been looking. I don't know why the market's doing that bad. We're not selling 500,000 a month anymore. It's not like it was back in the 90s.
In 90s, yeah, the 500,000, well, it was decent to pull $1 million. That was the great benchmark.
No.
What's the
Spawn
benchmark
pulled
now?
$1 million.
Yeah.
And that was like it was in like Time magazine and stupid stuff. Like, oh my God, they're actually reading these funny books like that. But
Of course,
I don't
then
know.
They flooded the market in the 90s too. We had fourth printings on books.
And that hurt. That would be one of the reasons we're in the predicament now, because that hurt comic book industry as well, because of that. We went bust.
Because back then everybody thought they were going to go up like baseball
before.
cards.
Yeah,
It was
the
gonna put in-
collectability of it wasn't
Right.
there like it
problem
used
was,
to be.
yeah, well, they flooded the freaking market. That's just
Like
it's
third or fourth
over.
printings, you know. It
Like
ruins
you have
the value
a
of
mint
what you have.
condition Spawn. It's still only Spawn 1, still worth only $20.
Yeah, if that, if you can find somebody to pay it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like now I got 6 of those in the bag, kid. And, I don't.
Truth be told, you go to
Right.
one of the conventions we've been to, you could luck out and find Spawn 1 for
Hell, I got
$10,
my first
$5,
my
$6.
first Wildcats and my first issue of Youngbloods was each $5 a piece. Comic Connections. It's like wow. So it's
Actually, you can't even sell a box of anything from the 80s or 90s for over $25.
Which is pretty bad because a box of comics is about, if
300,
it's bagged and boarded, about 300. If it's not bagged and boarded, you could fit up to maybe 500 in there. 500 books. That's a lot of books, and I can tell you from personal experience, they are heavy as all get out. No wonder you don't move very often, Rick. I can't believe I can carry those things, man.
I'm crying
But-
over the comic book
Yeah, I
crisis.
believe it though. It
So
does-
this is going to be a crisis, probably.
For
And
yes,
not a DC.
it's not going to
Could
stop.
be a
The
good
problem is
thing.
it's not going to stop right here, though. It's going to go up because
They may start cutting the books, so I mean, if they're not selling, we won't have like
Bullshit books.
Hey,
like
good news is the variant covers are out the door.
Yeah, they can't.
Because the
afford it.
variant covers are going to be like, it's not just going to be Batman 187. Never mind. It's not going to be like an
300
issue of
or
Batman.
something,
Yeah, it's going to be like each different variant cover is going to be counted on its own. So if the variant cover doesn't make the grade, they're just going to stop doing that.
Right. So no more.
So-
Which is good because I hated that,
See,
man.
the scare too.
But
is
that'll
just-
also up the value of the rare ones that do pull off a variant cover, though.
See, the scare is
So the
will
collectability will go up.
will the price raise of comics, because hell, even though we're the ones that, and actually, he's the one
Yeah.
that is making the genre and the industry survive, and how much, if they do go up that dollar on everything, how many other fans or the ones that are keeping the industry alive, how many of them will be like, okay, I'm not paying that.
Well,
Then we're in.
That did happen, when the books jumped from being, what were they, like $1.50?
No, there was $1.25 when I got down.
Me too. But
Uh-huh.
the
And
next
then
month, $1.50.
$2.99 or $1.99, and Spawn said always been $1.95. And I came back and it was still $1.95. I was like, that's awesome. Then he even had to jump on board.
Yeah, but it's up to $2.99. When they jumped up to those prices, a lot of people, it's just like,
Well, I mean,
Over.
it's even the what is that? The impulse buy at like the bookstores
Yeah.
or something.
Yeah, you
like,
want
hey,
to know?
hey, mom, let me get $5. That's might happen, but $1.50, yeah,
That's
yeah,
change you
kid,
find in
take
the
that.
car here.
And
Yeah.
what's funny is when you bring that up, but now I see those same kids saying, Mom, give me
A 20.
iPod,
Yeah.
and I'm just like,
Well, that's just what we live.
yeah, I know.
I need an iPod and a PSP and a DSL. Why? Oh, I need a new iPod. A new one. I have one already. But I need
You know
a
what'd be
nano.
great?